It's all-time in the all-time scoring.
Yeah. But Sean was the dude at Julian High School, Sean Dockery. But they turned him into a role player, dude. Yeah. That's why picking the right college is essential.
They said Patrick Beverly was a 31-point dude.
He was at Marshall.
40 his senior year. That nigga averaged 40 his senior year on the West.
Pat was killing.
You would never know that. You would never know this.
He was a scorer in high school.
You would never know this by the way he played now.
Yeah. But no, but yeah, Sean really.
And he had to play against Derrick Rose and all the back.
Pat, because Pat a year older than Poop, yeah. He was, yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna ask you, top 5 you seen with your own 2 eyes.
In Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
That nigga Danny Joe Swords.
My uncle took me to a couple games on the west side. I got to see Ronnie Fields.
You saw Ronnie?
I was 7 years old. I got to see Ronnie. Ronnie Fields.
I'm gonna ask you about this other question later on, but keep that in. Go ahead.
My son was one of them.
Your son? Okay, hold on. You say Derrick Rose.
I always gotta get Dockery.
Brown.
Keezo Brown from Simeon, wasn't he? Yeah.
There been too many hoopers here, man. Because there's people that they
Ronnie Fields got a documentary called Amari.
Yeah.
Amari Bailey.
Amari Bailey, yeah. That's Sierra Canyon move. He moved to Cali.
He played with my son.
Okay.
My son was his point guard for Mean Streets and for my team. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the nigga point guard that has
Stephon Hanna. Yeah, was at Missouri. Stephon was at Hyde Park going crazy. Stephon Hanna. Yeah.
Stephan's nice.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, damn, what's the little Puerto Rican kid they had over there in Curie that was in high school? I can't forget the fucking hoopers, man.
Shit, I mean, a lot of my players, man. So Antonio, what up? Antonio Reed just came out of Kentucky. Just got picked up by the Spurs.
Okay.
You said I seen play.
Yeah,
right?
that you seen play.
Yeah, cause I just missed Derrick Rose. Jabari Parker.
Jabari was tough. 4 state. He won 4 state titles. But I'm gonna say D. Rosen was the first one Chicago public school team to go back to back and win back-to-back state championships. Yeah.
See, I didn't get back to Chicago
To watch Derrick. Yeah.
I just was hearing about it.
Yeah.
You know, me and my son, we was out in Seattle, and he was going to Nate gang, high school gang.
Okay.
And
They got a great basketball coach out there, too.
Yeah.
Nate, literally, he was a crime stopper. Like, when Nate Robinson's games would be in Seattle, everything stopped. The whole city, all the niggas, all the Asians was at them games. You know what I'm saying? My son was like, it was unbelievable because he was like he's watching 2K play because he was so little.
Yeah.
In high school, he was dunking.
Yeah. Nate was a 2-sport athlete too. Yeah.
We hit your ass hard on that football.
Yup. No, what I was gonna ask you is that I follow this little page on Facebook. It's an Illinois basketball page.
Illinois
High school page, yes. And so I felt like this was West Side versus South Side.
Right
I felt like I felt like this was West Side versus South Side. Is your answer? Derrick Rose or Ronnie Fields, right? So they say, strictly basing it on high school, who was the better player in high school? Now I ain't never seen Ronnie.
Derrick had the better overall career, from what I remember, because the team won.
Yeah.
But Ronnie was a man amongst boys, man.
Yeah.
Ronnie Fields was a grown man already at 16. Am I lying, Zeke? He was a grown man already.
Dude, they got a documentary on YouTube right now.
He was a grown man
What's
already.
his name was solid.
Like, he was so good, KG was not the superstar on that high school team.
That's what people say. They say he was.
the superstar.
They show previews of documentaries on YouTube, right? He played with Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson know how good Ronnie Fields was.
Oh, yeah, with the Nike count, ABCDs and shit.
Hey, I know about him.
Yeah.
He had the badass Kaiser there, right, when he fucked his neck up.
Yeah.
Shorty that was up at Simeon too, Talen.
Talen. Oh yeah, Talen Horton. Yeah. Yep.
Talen and Marquise used to go at it. Except my son played that uplift with Marquise.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
And we almost beat them in city because they got my son in the game, and then they kept pulling him because he was only a freshman.
Yeah. Talen was crazy. Talen was hefty at that time. He lost a lot of weight.
Talen was dominating that game. And Marquise was neck and neck with him. But the whole thing was we didn't have really no other shooters. And so my son was really the only shooter, but he was a freshman. He was 5 feet. And
Yeah.
Asian.
What made Talen so nice? What made Talen so nice to you in high school?
It was just a real smooth, grown ass game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The way he you could tell he was in command of Simeon. Different from a lot of the players that had played for them throughout the years. For me, like Jabari was like solid, but he wasn't in full command of the team. Derrick Rose was like the speed demon. And he got up the court. He was leaving the team behind.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Talen, it was all involved. Every play involved him. You know what I'm saying? Either he was making the right pass, the right shot, driving, dishing it off.
And we talking about THT, y'all. Taylor Horton Tucker. Yeah.
Shout out to THT.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't see no.
Man.
I came. Yeah, Ronnie or Derrick.
I was young too, 7, 8 years old.
I wasn't here for either one of them, so I would have to go with Derrick just because, you know what I'm saying, all I've seen is footage.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Ronnie Fields.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ronnie Fields.
You said by the time?
From everything I
So
saw.
literally, Ronnie was a man against boys.
From everything I saw,
For real.
his game was real silky. Ronnie Fields' game was real silky and developed. It was
Plus,
polished.
he had KG to throw out used to, so it made it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So for me, I looked at how Derrick made Simeon. Now I'm not saying they were good players on Simeon's team, but Derrick was the only one. He was the only one that was a Power 5 type player, but he made them into like a powerhouse. Like they beat Oak Hill on national TV with Brandon Jennings, all of them, and
him and Big Tim.
yeah, Big Tim. Tim 6'3", 6'4", playing center. And they dominating dudes that's McDonald's All-Americans, man. They in there and
Big Tim was dominating.
he was, yup. And so that's why I said I looked at that team, the way Derrick and them had them boys playing.
They hold a setup like that team.
Like, you know, I used to go to a lot of, through my,
But Big Tim the coach now over there.
He is, yeah.
so like I went to a lot of Morgan Park games. I got to see.
So I was in there with Wayne. That's my classmate. That's my classmate, Wayne. I saw Wayne up close. When he first transferred from Curie, I ain't think the hype was real. I seen dude going for 35. I'm talking about 40 off jumpers sometimes, just all facing up everybody. Wayne was tough. I ain't gonna lie. I seen Wayne. Now then, after I left, we had Billy come through. Kyle Davis came through last year.
He was a grown man.
You had Marcus Levesque. Then you had Lil Charlie.
You had Marcus Watson.
Yeah. Who you say? Yeah. Hold on.
Ronnie in the CBA because he couldn't make it. In 97.
Hold on. You gotta rewind it though.
Hold on.
That motherfucker Ronnie was different, bro. Look at this shit. He was doing that shit.
That's
You
crazy.
said Derrick Rose. Look, he was doing that shit in high school.
But he was doing that in high school.
Already.
Yeah.
So when you say Derrick Rose, I say they kind of was about the same.
Like
Okay.
I say, KG was his teammate.
Yeah.
KG was not the superstar.
And yeah, they say. And now I remember people saying when Ronnie and them was playing, they was getting as much cat coverage as the Bulls was over there at Farragut
I've been
team.
on the south side my whole life. My uncle would take me out west to Farragut to watch some high school games.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's more than that. Derrick Rose is a highlight.
Now you seen Derrick up close.
Oh yeah, I see him stick his middle finger up at their ass in that gym, across the street at Julie.
Yeah.
Stick his middle finger up on first game play. Off a tip off, Big Tim tip it, the point guard Lil Randall gets it, lob it, Derrick goes get it. I think that was their sophomore year? No, that was their freshman year. He had far-soft games sold out.
You was there taunting all your homies from Julie.
Yeah, because I'm from the hood, but yeah,
From the
I
hood,
told
you
them,
taunting all your
they
guys.
did not know, they did not believe me and Jono.
Right.
When we told motherfuckers like, bro, this nigga Pooh, we even call him Derrick, that's Pooh.
Yeah.
Pooh is different, bro.
Y'all was
Right.
already seeing it already.
Man, he had people coming to far south games sold out. Because he didn't play varsity his freshman year. He couldn't.
Right, because Hambrick didn't let them play varsity.
Don't let freshmen
Play varsity. Yeah.
He had grown men come see Farsoft games.
That's when they come to see the Farsoft. You know you real.
You real.
Nah,
man, I'm a Wolverine, man. I'm going with Derrick. Shout out to Ronnie, man. I'm a Wolverine.
Shout out to Ronnie though. You gotta keep the Wolverine pride.
Wolverine, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pooh, man.
Nah, I remember.
Honorary Jaguar.
I am, though.
You said you were honorary Jaguar. Man, so you was watching Sean, like I say, watching Sean, Dockery, all them.
I hate talking about Sean because the Duke. High school wise, I don't think I ever seen nobody like that.
Yeah.
Definitely him.
High school though,
Sean was different.
I also like right there with Sean.
Just him and Will Bynum with the 3 overtime game.
DeMond Williams over at Hyde Park was right there with Sean.
Yeah.
Same type niggas. Both of them made it to the NBA. DeMond just had a better career.
For me,
Yeah.
hold on. Matter of fact, Sean's senior year, I was a freshman.
Terry
Like
Hunter
he
don't
had
go
the
to
Derrick
the
Rose
life.
effect. Like
Yeah.
he would literally bring the whole city out. To whatever school he went to,
8 o'clock.
people was either rooting against Sean or they was rooting for Sean.
Yeah.
He had the city on his back. It didn't matter what school you went to go play against, whatever. Sean,
Close down the last.
man,
You good, man.
man. I wish I was at that him and Will Bynum game. That 3 overtime.
Will Bynum.
Will the Thrill.
Will the thrill. Will the thrill.
This city has developed a lot of hoopers.
Yeah. Even
Oh, now it's another subject. Which city? City turned out the best guard.
Shit, what side of Chicago turned out the best guard? That's a good question.
West Side be acting like we don't play no defense on the South Side.
Did I tell that the same thing? What about Isaiah Thomas? I said he's from the West Side.
Yeah, he is.
Doc Rivers played defense.
And a lot of people.
Tim Hardaway went to what?
He went to
Carver. Tim went to
My
Carver.
son
Yeah.
was in high school. Everybody thought he was the
My
North Side
defense. That's
player.
what Doc Rivers
Yeah.
and Pat Beverly known for. What they talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what they talking
Him,
about?
you know, it was funny because Taylor Horton Tucker was from the North Side and went to Simeon.
Oh.
My son was from the South Side
And went up north.
Yeah, dang. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Nah, for real.
West Side produced the best
No, I
hoopers.
just sold him the back.
Best player to ever come out of Chicago, Isaiah. Because of what he achieved. Zeke, Dan.
So many.
Yeah. It's tough.
So many.
It's tough.
You got a lot of different types of guard. Okay. You got
Types
a
of
lot
guards.
of different types of guard players from Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the reason my son
Alright,
was
bro.
ranked real high when he was young, and his ranking went down in high school because he played more like a Steve Nash. You know what I'm saying?
Pass first.
Facilitating, yeah.
Facilitate, make sure the team get involved.
And so in early high school and before high school, he was ranked number 5 in the state amongst guards. By the time he got to high school, because you know how Chicago is.
Yeah.
They based it off of flash.
Yep. Flash. Yeah, flash sales a lot of times, you know what I mean? But yeah, then too, like you said, high school players be great, y'all, depending on the, you got to choose the right college too, because Wayne got turned into a role player at Louisville. Yep. Catch and shoot guy. They made him the catch and shoot guy. So that all matters, man, for sure. That all matters.